were staying at my friend's house, and this was a period of our lives which was a bit difficult because we didn't know where to live. And you know, if you're a bit homeless, you feel a bit restless. One night we brought a sound card and a microphone, and we placed it on the piano, and just very naturally I just started playing some chords. Slowly we found a structure. We said, should we just play something over and over again and see if we can build it vertically?
So you're just playing, and we got this, and then we found that, like, I think some bits that we like, and then I asked you to play a bit more, so we came up with those 4 chords.
And you said,
Wow.
just play something on top that goes with these 4.
And then I reversed each one of them. We both love music, and it felt really normal to start making some music together.
We didn't even say, let's make an album. We had a few songs or tracks that we made. So we thought, why not, after making music, try and play this music live? To kind of give ourselves a deadline, we pitched Red Bull for getting like a 3 days residency, where we're gonna use the studios for rehearsing, recording, and on the last day perform in front of a contained crowd. Over the next few months, we have to figure out how to play this music live. When we decided to play live, we felt that it was quite impossible to do it ourselves. To ask a drummer to join was quite natural. It's the first meeting that we have all together to try to see how to organize our live show.
Do you think you could do all of that? I think that's quite
a lot of work for
quite a
him.
lot of work for one person.
It's really always a very sensitive topic. You know, you create a little something special, and then you invite other people to rip it apart and put it back together, and you know, until the end, you never really know how that turns out.
I'm kind of sure that it will be different and good.
It's different,
Yeah.
but that's the point.
That's the point, yeah.
Thanks for inviting me, yeah.
Thanks for coming.
If you write the music, you have ultimate freedom to write whatever you want, and you can put 70 tracks of violin, which I did. And now I put pedals and delays and effects, but I find it still a little bit limiting. So I feel like I want to have 8 hands and do this, and that's quite a challenge.
When I was a kid, I was going to concerts and concerts like, what are they doing? It seems like they're doing so much. And then slowly you discover they have like lots of backing tracks and they don't do much. You're like, oh, they're cheating. That's why like not too many pre-made things. I want like have a sand, I can go into other sand and then I can sample it and then I can pitch it and all this kind of stuff. I want to try to use it as an instrument the most I can. Sorry, it's my bad.
I thought it'd be much easier to play this live until we had to start preparing the rehearsal. I thought, I don't know how I'm going to play it, I don't know. Mattokind, which is near Kiel, and this is the home of Jörn, the drummer. We planned this time so that we could play together uninterrupted and have some intense times, rehearsal times, and for me this is the first time that we're really meeting with all the samples ready, everything more or less prepared.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm really finding it incredibly hard to focus. Like, I hear my voice echoing right now. I feel like there's a big glass around me that's echoing, so like, it's like I'm looking at myself, so I feel like we're off, very off, I don't know why.
Yeah, because the only point that we have, I think,
that's why, so I'm really sorry about like the mood today. I'm really like,
if you're not on form to practice, to actually rehearse,
so what I think that we should do is like,
there's any point in rehearsing.
yeah. The plan was to, or the optimistic plan was to have the whole concert rehearsed, but realistically I think it wasn't possible. A few things were not ready and stuff, but I think the experience was really good anyway, because we spent time together. We actually played for the first time from beginning to end. We're finally at the Rebel Studios. It's where we're gonna just start playing, rehearsing, tracking down everything we're doing. And on the last day, we have a few friends coming over for a little private show. I'm excited, but I decided not to care much. So I actually can enjoy it, because sometimes like stress comes in and you're like, oh, but you know what, it's just music. Maybe I have fun.
What Cristiano's doing is definitely complicated. Lots of different parts that come together, and so yeah, they really feel together and ready to play. So this past weekend rehearsing was just about the music, and which felt great.
We have the lights set up and we play, and then we record what's happening in the control room. And yeah, it's not controlled like each one of us plays on a click. Let's record that. That's good. That take is good. The other take is good. Yeah. We're trying to record everything.
Towards the end of the sessions, I thought, oh, it sounds really bad, and I couldn't hear myself play, and it felt a bit that it wasn't going so well for me anyway. And then when I went to hear, it was pleasant.
Actually, quite nice.
Yeah.
feeling really good. Yeah, all of our parts are solid and the mix is getting really good, and we're excited.
Now it's coming together and having more fun because you're able to play from beginning to end without stopping.
Now we have a feeling, we have a little hint of what it's like to play together, and
Today felt
really-
like, oh, okay, now I actually get
yeah.
it, how I can feel and what we can do.
I see it as a long journey, and really there weren't that many long rehearsals or something, you know? In the end, we did it in a week of time together, our time together.